So what went wrong with DC in the first place was that they didn't have any continuity to their movies. Like Marvel gave something to be, like people would go to the theaters next year or the following months to, catch up with the stories. And, Marvel would leave things on a cliffhanger or would leave things with a certainty that something's going to happen next. That's where DC went wrong. They never had a continuity. And this is why I think Justice League, like Snyder Cut especially, or even before the Snyder Cut, people were excited about Justice League because it was a continuation to the Batman versus Superman, which was, the first time people were seeing DC in a continuous storyline. And then, potentially people were going to introduce Aquaman story. And, every story from Batman versus Superman was in continuity to the previous one, Wonder Woman or, Aquaman. So that's probably where DC, like, when people started hoping for DC again. But now, exactly, like, Marvel era is almost over. Like, at least it's on a break. So, I mean, till then, it is definitely good. And this is exactly how it's supposed to be. People appreciating both sides of the coin or both sides of the, entertainment universe, comic universe, where people have appreciated Marvel as the greatest compilation of production or, comics. And at the same time, they're appreciating DC for trying hard at the end. Even though it has so many flaws, people are giving it a chance to correct itself. People gave it a chance, gave it a shot again to watch the Justice League. Now people have forgotten about the casting. People have forgotten about the small details and flaws that could ruin the entire movie. People have entirely forgotten about that, and people are still going to watch the Snyder Cut. That's the most positive thing about the entire comic universe. It's a very positive and a good thing.
Wow. And you really touched my heart over there. तुमने लिटरली सारे दिल को छूने वाले पॉइंट्स बोल दिए एक मोनोलॉग में. Salute, like audio salute. I give you.
Respect, man. It's appreciated. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, being a comic nerd, you can say, or being attached to comics so much, or being attached to superheroes so much, I could definitely say that, people appreciating everything, including Suicide Squad, including, there are people who...
Yeah, like everything. We appreciate all in all, including its flaws and the good things.
Yeah, I mean, that's how much strength we fans have. I mean, after a point, we forget about the flaws, we consider it what it is, and we move on, or we watch, and we hope for the next thing to be good. We hope for the next thing to be better. And even DC fans can agree now at this point where Marvel has ended more like it has ended for about a year or so. Like even DC fans can agree that Marvel had a pretty good run, had the best run of a comic representation in a cinematic universe. DC fans have said that, and me being a Marvel fan, I am saying that DC has so many flaws, so many, wrong points, negative points, but still I'm going to watch Snyder Cut as soon as it's out. I'm not going to miss it for the world. I'm still going to watch Suicide Squad. I'm still going to watch The Batman. I'm still going to watch, Wonder Woman 84. I'm still going to watch every DC movie that is going to come out, because that is what it's all about. And like
that defines a comic book fan.
Exactly. Like no matter how bad, then you can criticize it all you want, but it all comes down to you watching it, you enjoying the moment, you're living in the moment, and you having that small sense of hope. Superheroes exist. These moralities exist. These can be applied to real life. Like I have included, I am not being too emotional about this, but I have included much of Christian Bale's Batman character in my own behavior, or I've tried to shape it in a particular way such that it is better for me. That's the entire point of superheroes and comics and the difference between good and evil, such stuff like, it comes down to philosophy, but true, you can apply it to real life.
Yeah.
The conversation went deeper and deeper with every single moment. The recording turned out to be much longer than we expected. But ठीक है, स्नाइडर कट है. बहुत सालों से भड़ास भरी थी, सब भड़ास निकली अभी. It feels good. And obviously स्नाइडर कट हम सब देखेंगे. सुसाइड स्क्वाड भी देखेंगे. जो भी कुछ आ रहा है डीसी का, हम सब देखेंगे.
Congratulations. So you made it till the end. But you're telling me that you haven't watched the previous episodes? Shame on you. Go watch it. This channel is full of interesting stuff. What are you still doing here? Go watch the other previous episodes, the other content on this channel. Oh, I see you're waiting for a cat to show up or something. But no, that's not gonna happen. Subscribe.